Hi and welcome to what we're on day 23. Tick tock, we're almost there. And today I'm thinking, when I started this thing was, and if you're listening back to this at a different time of the year, it doesn't quite line up, but what I'm about to say will still be relevant and help you. When I first set this challenge in motion, it was deliberately started at a point where it would finish on the 2nd of February, which in the old Celtic wheel of the year of celebrations is Imbolc, time of new beginnings. If you think about it, around about the beginning of February is when the snowdrops start appearing, and we start to notice that new life. Some people call it the quickening. It's like an energy returns to the land. And part of what I've wanted this to do is to build your own energy, allowing your own energy to return and flow into new projects and new beginnings. From Imbolc, we move around the wheel of the year, and we go from Imbolc, we have Alban Isle, or the spring equinox as it's known, and we have Beltane May Day. Don't really need to tell you what that one's about. Moving on to the summer solstice, midsummer, the first harvests at the beginning of August, through to the autumn equinox, which is another harvest. Then we have Samhain, which is the final harvest and the time of the ancestors. Then we go through to the winter solstice, and then we're back round the beginning. And all things are cyclical. All things move within that cyclical flow. Think of the phases of the moon. The day, we go from night to dawn to day to midday to the afternoon and evening, sunset, and into the dark again. It's always cyclical. High tides, low tides. And if you begin to recognize this in your life, you can work with that flow of energy. Think about it. As we move towards midsummer, all those energies, those creative energies are surging. They're getting stronger and stronger. You get to midsummer, and it's a bit like yesterday, that point of balance. Then it tips and the creative wanes, but we start to harvest and gather in those things that we've put our time and effort into. And that doesn't just work over a year. It can work within a day. It can work within a project. So in any point of your life, be aware of the energetic of it. Be aware of the cycle of it. Is it in the beginning? Is it if it is, it's at the beginning. If it's in the growing stage, then you need to put more energy into it. If you get to that point where you're thinking about midway with the project, or whatever you're dealing with is about halfway through, feels that it's at its height, that's when you can kind of rest a little bit, because it's going to start changing, it's going to start shifting, and we're going to start harvesting and bringing in or moving on from that. So keep that in mind, and we'll get on with today's meditation. Hello, and I hope you're well. I want you today to, before we get into the meditation, to pick up 2 glasses, one of which you put some water in, the one you leave empty. Now, as you're looking at those, once you've done that, you might need to stop this before you do that. Just don't have to be lots of water, just a little bit of water in a glass or a little tumbler. Put them both down in front of you wherever you're going to meditate. And I don't know if you're going to pick the glass with the water in to help move forward into 2024, to be open to new beginnings and new possibilities and positivity, or whether you'll choose the empty glass to be open to new possibilities, positivity, and a great 2024. But whichever you choose, to be open to new possibilities, new opportunities in 2024, when you finish this meditation, I want you to reach for that one first. So here is our meditation. Hopefully you've now got those 2 items in front of you. Let's continue. I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths, breathing in, hold it, and breathe out. Breathing in, hold it, and breathe out. Breathing in, hold it, and just breathe out. Just let your eyes closed in the time that you need to take to relax. And I don't want you to drift into this meditation any quicker than you need to take now to relax, to let go, and to focus within. Let my voice guide you. Tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to meditate. Outside noises will not disturb me. Everyday thoughts will not distract me. They just allow me to go deeper. talking is deeper as I'm speaking to you now. Become aware of your breath, the sound of your breath. And as you're breathing in, follow that breath all the way down into the stomach, expanding the stomach. As you breathe out, just follow that air back out and continue. That's right. And now I want you to picture that you're drawing in energy from the universe through the top of your head. As you're breathing it in, down, it forms a ball at the belly, just below the navel, a couple of inches below, forming a ball of energy, a ball of light. As you breathe that in, it expands, get a little bigger. As you breathe out, it kind of stays at that size, and then you breathe in and it gets a little bigger. Breathe out. Continue for a little while longer until it's about the size of a grapefruit, and then hold it at that, breathing that energy in until it's the size of a grapefruit, and then breathing that energy in, expanding it, breathing it out, holding that energy there. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to start circulating that ball of energy around. As you breathe it in, it comes down to the base of your spine. As you breathe out, it rests, and you become aware of the stillness in that moment. As you breathe in, it rises up the spine to the top of the head, and as you breathe out, you rest, you pause, and as you breathe in, it moves back down to that starting point behind the navel. And then you repeat, and continue repeating that for a little while. And just as you continue repeating and breathing in and channeling that energy through your body, as you breathe out, I want you to imagine all the negativity and all the obstacles and stresses that may have got in the way in the past, just leaving your body like a grey mist. Just watch them leaving your body as you breathe that energy in, circulating that ball of light around you. It's radiating out, filling your life with that light. And as you breathe out, all the negativity, heavy energy just leaving your body. That's right, and I don't know which of the two objects you're going to pick in a moment that will allow you to really make the most of 2024. To be open to opportunities, to have a sense of positivity, and to really be in the best place possible for all that life brings to you this year, and to feel good. Now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. 1 is where you are now, 5 will be eyes open, and you're just going to pick whichever object it is, or do whatever activity that is. Without thinking, it's just going to be the next thing you do. Do you pick the first or the second item? Do you do the first task or the second task? Which is that you will do when you open your eyes in the count of 5 that allow you to feel good and have a great year ahead? That's 1, coming back to normal everyday awareness. 2, feeling a whoosh of energy from the tips of the toes to the top of the head, energizing, refreshing, revitalizing. 3, breathing in all the new possibilities of a brand new year. 4, just imagine all the old stuff from last year being washed away by a wonderful, refreshing rain. And 5, open your eyes now, pick up the item or do the activity that feels right for you, to be the right thing for you now, that allows you to make the most of this year.